a flexible animal of the savanna that leaps with ease. This is an impala, an animal known to be eaten primarily by predators. The impala is distributed south of the Sahara in Kenya, Tanzania, Zambia, and South Africa, and lives mainly in arid climates. They are 110 to 150 centimeters long with a shoulder height of 88 to 100 centimeters and weigh about 60 kilograms for males and 45 kilograms for females. Unlike gazelles, they have horns, which are 50 to 70 centimeters long and only found on males. They also lack side hooves, have black blotches down their hind legs, and are characterized by a reddish-brown coloration on their dorsal surface and a light ochre coloration on the lower part of their flanks. They are the longest jumping land animals and the second fastest. Predators hunt impalas by surprise because they are so fast that they can't catch them at speed unless they are cheetahs. When they are ambushed, they jump high to escape danger, which is a different way of escaping than other animals. It jumps high enough to get a good view of the area, identify an escape route, and launch itself in the air in the direction of the escape. These leaps momentarily remove them from the predator's view, confusing them and giving them time to escape. Impala leaps can reach heights of about 3 to 4 meters. Natural enemies include feline predators, jackals, baboons, and Nile crocodiles. Impalas are known for their speed, but they don't actually run for very long. The short bursts of high speed use up a lot of energy, so they need to rest for a while afterward. Impala's diet consists of grass, young shoots, and leaves, and they drink water once a day. However, their evolutionary ability to minimize water loss for arid climates allows them to live longer on less water. The gestation period is about 170 days, and they give birth to 1 cub per litter, but rarely 2. Females travel with their cubs to protect them from other animals and are extremely protective of them. Impala cubs become increasingly independent after about 4 to 6 months. However, females still protect and care for their young until they reach adulthood. Impalas are social animals and form small groups, called herds, which usually consist of 6 to 20 individuals during the dry season. Males and females form large groups, sometimes as large as 100 impalas in a herd if one impala in the herd senses danger. It will give a warning call and the other impalas will pay attention. Impalas take turns being on guard for sleep, with the alpha impala sleeping very little for the safety of the herd. The impala's horns are used in a hierarchical competition in impala society, in which the size and shape of the horns play an important role. The impala who wins this competition becomes the leader of the herd. For more animal documentaries, subscribe to Alpacaworld TV. The closest animal that humans are related to is the chimpanzee. Chimpanzees are one of the most endangered animals on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List. They live in the rainforests and savanna grasslands of Central Africa. Their average height is 2.1 meters to 1.6 meters, and they weigh 40 kilograms to 70 kilograms. Chimpanzees in the wild can live an average of 30 to 40 years. However, if they live under human care, they can live to be over 50 years old. They become reproductively active at the age of 14 and have 1 offspring per litter. Chimpanzees live in forest-based troops, with a strong, dominant male alpha leading the pack, designating their territory and living within it. However, after a few years, these leadership positions change. This is because chimpanzee troops are highly politicized. They are maintained by a hierarchy of power, and groups fight for dominance and combine through tests of bravery and risk of betrayal. Disagreements and conflicts in group life are often resolved through violence, which creates a hierarchy. This ecological trait makes chimpanzees very aggressive. Chimpanzees are omnivores with a vegetarian diet. They eat fruits, nuts, and even insects like ants, but meat is their favorite. Chimpanzees hunt their own and other species of monkeys, antelopes, forests, and warthogs. Their greatest natural enemy is the leopard. With its ability to ambush chimpanzees from the outside and its ability to climb trees, the leopard is a dangerous animal for chimpanzees. To protect themselves, chimpanzees often band together to attack and kill leopard cubs. Chimpanzees expand their territories by fighting with chimpanzee troops from other territories. They also have food competition with baboons, and their troops go to war with each other. Chimpanzees are said to engage in organized fighting, deliberately walking into other troops and beating them up. Chimpanzees are highly intelligent animals. An example of this is their unique use of tools in different regions. Some regions use branches to catch bent ants, while others use stones to crack walnuts and sharpen the ends of wooden sticks to hunt animals that live in tree hollows. However, each chimpanzee has its own personality, and some may never develop or master this culture. Chimpanzees also care for each other, like humans, by treating each other's wounds and picking each other's fur. They express their emotions by grunting or screaming, and they communicate with behaviors such as hugging and touching each other. When Kyoto University in Japan tested the chimpanzee Jamin, it was found that his short-term memory exceeded that of humans. It is believed that he evolved this way due to the situation in which he often identified obstacles in dense trees and forests. Chimpanzees are said to have 1.2 to 1.5 times the muscle strength of humans because they have twice as many muscle fibers as humans alone. They also have a phenomenal physical ability to run, capable of running up to 40 kilometers per hour. However, these chimpanzees are expected to lose 90 kilometers of their African homeland to global warming and habitat destruction by 2010, which is why humans must work to minimize the climate crisis and habitat destruction to prevent their extinction. The average chimpanzee weighs 130 kilograms, which is quite a bit of strength. However, these chimpanzees are expected to lose 90 kilometers of their African homeland to global warming and habitat destruction by 2010, which is why humans must work to minimize the climate crisis and habitat destruction to prevent their extinction. Tool-using chimpanzees are the animals that humans are most similar to.